Hey everyone, maybe you get better luck with a big one on PlayStation, Zombie X Slayer. Maybe. Welcome to the stream everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully I'm able to get some better luck on the PS4. But honestly, I don't really care. My RNG has always not been the greatest, but I wanted to just hop on PS4 and kind of chat with the PS4 community. It has been literally uh, a number of years now since I've actually played on the PS4. So, Kevin, you said you like the Avengers? Good. I'm glad you like it. It's not a 20 out of 20 game. It's not a masterpiece, but it does the job. It does the job. It does the job for a fun, fast-paced game that keeps you playing. You know what I mean. It's pretty good. It's decent. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna boost, and then we're gonna go from there. And all that crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean it was surprisingly good, surprisingly decent. Kevin, are you playing it on PC or PS4? Oh, cool, Xbox.
Entering safe area.
Wow, that's good, man. I'm glad that it's also like really nice on the Xbox as well. It's nice that it's also pretty, something that the community has been waiting for all, for a fun, fast-paced game that got delayed. I mean,
The only thing we have enough of is bullets.
all right, my goal is to level up to level 40 as fast as I possibly can. Um, so I am going to boost.
Oh, hey, Agent.
Yes, Clay, I did. I did buy the Warlords of New York. My wife said I could finally. I wanted to get it in March, but she was like, "What you already have it on PC?" And I was like, "But," and she was like, "No, no." And so finally, we talked about it. I was like, "Yeah, I would like to grind, but I want to get to Endgame here because a lot more players are already on Endgame." Eduardo Lorenzi, you guys got 3 bighorns on one run this morning. Man, I don't know what to say, man. Is my audio broken? Is the audio good from the audio you guys are getting there? Yikes. My mic sounds. How does my mic sound? My microphone? Uh oh. How does my microphone sound? Is it busted? Okay, that was the game actually. That was the game on PlayStation that did that. I had the audio problems. Okay, so the all right, it's time for. I'm gonna power. I'm gonna put the. I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit, and we're gonna see. I think it's the game that did that. Yeah, it was the game. Let me power the game up again. Is the audio for the game? It's not cracking and buzzing anymore. Yeah, it was the game that did that. Do you know when TU11 comes out for console? It comes out on the 22nd. They announced it today, Roberto. They announced it today on Ubisoft Forward. So you think Division 3 is coming later in the next 1 to 2 years? Oh, I definitely think Division 3 is coming. I was trying to tell everybody, but everybody said no. The game is dead. I'm like, guys, it's a multi-million-dollar game that has an audience that they've been building for years. How is it? How do you just throw that project to the side? Sure, they're running lean on the team, but that's also probably a money thing than anything else. This is a specialization that I use a lot. I guess we're gonna get started on it because you still have to do it. Well, you still have to do all 5 of them to be able to kind of even unlock the specialization. Yep, 22nd September is when it's coming. It's okay. I'll work with what I get. This is actually my favorite specialization anyways, so.
Would all off-duty guards return to the perimeter at once? I repeat, all off-duty guards must return to the perimeter.
Division 2 sold 10 million copies, so Division 3 is all but inevitable. I did not know Division 2 sold that much. Oh, Fatty, I already had it on PS4 when it was $2. I just wanted to get a copy of it too. You said you had points available. If I had a PC, I will never touch on PS4. The PS4 community is where I started, man. My roots.
Hope you're ready to go to New York.
My roots are on PS4. And I also have been talking with the community about coming on PS4 as well too. So it's one of those things that I was like, yeah, I got to do it at some point. So I decided, well, I already had it. I bought it when it was $3. Remember when they brought out Warlords of New York and a copy was $3? I got a copy. I got a physical copy. I went to
Division has suffered
GameStop.
heavy casualties at City
Got
Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. We've never seen anything like it before. New York has requested
Start
support
a new
from
character
agents
today
all
so
over
I
the
can
East Coast.
transmog with the old
We
gear.
need to help
Crazy how
them.
much better all the low level
Fela will
looks.
be our point of contact.
Much better than high-end gear sets. Matthew?
Requesting clearance to land.
Curtis, it said I had points available so I could unlock the...
Requesting clearance to land.
Is that what you mean? Is that regarding the specialization?
Agent Lau, we need to set this bird down. We
Hey, what's up, Chris Johnson? How's it going? The 22 seems super early to release a summit. I said it. I told y'all. I said I feared that they were gonna release it close to FIFA
get down there.
19 or even the Star Wars. But I was even late. I was thinking they were gonna be coming out in October with it before Watch Dogs. But man, they are on this crazy early schedule. So that new build better be really good, or else people are just gonna yell, 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 yell. All right, Curtis, I'm gonna check it out because I would like to have my technician specialization, but if I don't have it, I can go with my survivalist. It looks very different on PS4, but hey, I even downloaded Division 1 on PS4 today. Many of you don't know. This is where I started, right here. This is Division 1 on PS4. I have like I think I have about 1,000 hours plus on there before I went to PC and then dropped another 700 hours. Mr. Monkey Meat, you were told there will be cake? Yes.
Move! Get to cover!
Ooh, aim assist. Yeah, buddy.
Inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon.
Welcome to the stream, folks. Thank you all for coming and hanging out.
Follow me. We've got to get up there.
If my PS4 fam, if they hear that I'm playing on PS4 and that I didn't tell them, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Golly. What am I shooting? That's a C-Tower I'm shooting? Oh, this game feels so much better than the Division 1 on I'm sorry, people who oh my gosh. Look at the bullets. Look at the aim. Look at this thing is a laser beam. Or is that just the C-Tower that does that though? Look, I can't shoot and I'm about to be shooting headshots here. Look. Oh, the C-Tower is a laser? Okay, I was about to say, man. Let me pick the worst
Kelso, get inside City Hall and secure the
of
wounded.
these
I'll
weapons
send help as
to
soon
see
as
what
I
it
can.
does. Oh, all I have is this because I just I boosted from level 2. Man.
Agent, we can climb
I think
into
it
the
and the
roof.
Carbine 7 are the
Follow me.
most dead-on weapons. Yes, very true. Mr. Monkey Me, did you watch the Ubisoft 4? Did you see Yannick at the end of the summit? He says, and I'm happy to confirm that the Division 2 will be backward compatible for next gen. And boom, and just the thing just leaves. And I was like, oh, well, that was surprising.
This is bad. Isaac's readings are off the charts. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors.
I thought that was crazy.
We need to get down there. Come on!
This hallway is so dark though. Kelvin Visha, you said PS5 or new Xbox?
The Haven settlement is sending medics.
I don't
Make sure
know,
the
that's not
area
a
is
hard
secure
decision
before they
for
arrive.
me. Do I want to play Spider-Man? Yes. Do I want to play, what's the name of that game that I saw? I guess it's just, do I want to play Spider-Man? The answer is yes. And the answer is
Serious trauma detected.
I happily want to play PS5. God willing. Yeah, there is coming with Kinley College. And everybody was just talking about them overhaul. Well, not everybody, but I've been reading some comments and people were like, man, they need to overhaul Kinley College. I think they probably need to use it for some seasons, man. Some seasons and some really cool stuff. Cold War. Yeah, Cold War is definitely going to reach its audience. I even almost think I'm probably going to get it for the campaign. I don't know. I only play Call of Duty campaigns, man.
Downloading.
I don't play multiplayer. I was wondering what Codename Nightmare is. They, Nidhi, however, said it will be a horror experience.
Running facial recognition analysis.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting Cold War as well. They have a co-op game mode.
Analysis.
There'll be a Division 3
complete.
next year.
Javier.
Kyle,
Kajika,
that is my suspicion.
James,
I don't
Dragoff,
know next year
Theo
though.
Parnell, Vivian Conley. Status.
I don't. Next year seems very
Rogue.
close. I'm thinking maybe 2022. I think they'll probably bring out one more full year of DLC that would then tail into the Division 3.
Analysis complete.
Or they might just
Aaron
be like,
Keener.
hey, by the way, we
Status.
have a Division 3
Rogue.
ready to go for March. But I think the backward compatibility announcement, even though they didn't really have that, I think it's to give them more development time. That's just my thinking. These are my opinions, by the way, folks.
After Coney Island,
I just like to kind
was working on some kind of virus.
guess what I
I
think,
didn't
you know,
think
these
you could
developers
weaponize
are trying
this
to pull
fast.
off.
We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting
Kyle
the
Cool
survivors.
91.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot.
How do you add people on PlayStation? It's been a while. Oh, here we go. Which one are you? The first one? Mr. Monkey Meat. You and your PC Master Race digs. Console is super convenient, man. Like some of my best friends, I'm talking childhood friends, they could play on a PC, but for some strange reason they would not come to PC. They just look at me and laugh. Do I have Marvel's Avengers? I do, but I don't play it on PS4. Honestly, I don't like the way it plays on PS4. I haven't played it on PC. It's kind of different. I prefer it on PC. Honestly, it's just smooth. The loading time is all kind of zappy. They load too long. Nah, gamers are gamers.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven.
Yeah, and many of them are actually many of my buddies are actually playing right now. equipped. Oh, I added the wrong person. They're probably thinking, my god, who is this? It's okay, I think you can cancel a friend request. Since the new consoles are basically PC hardware, the argument is done. Oh, it's been done a long time ago. It's been done the moment, you know, I found out how they, you know, what operating system the PlayStation was running on, and then what put the nail in the coffin was when the PS4, when the PS4, sorry, when the Xbox One started running on Windows 10. Which one is it, Kyle? The Wheelmaker 40 controller needs charging. Yeah, I know. I have another one sitting here. If this one goes kaput, you know what? Let me just plug it in. Don't want to be in the middle of something important and then, oh, my controller died and I was told. Oh, Kyle White. Oh, okay. Zombie X-Lay, if it wasn't for the new graphics card that got announced recently, the new consoles would be superior to PCs. Mr. Zombie X-Slayer, I hate to break it to you. You said if it wasn't for the new graphics cards that got announced recently, the new consoles would be superior to PC. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Zombie X-Slayer, but I don't think they ever were going to be superior to PCs. I think, yes, they were going to have comparable power to some PCs, but no way. There are some processors that cost the entire console. Kyle White. Oh, you have Spider-Man in your picture? There are like 1 zillion of you. Yeah, just add me. I'm the only person that has my username. Add me. EMAND. This is my gamer tag right there. EMANDK2 with the number 2. Hey, buddy. Oh, you want to stream with Dad? Price versus performance. Consoles next gen are great value. Yeah, definitely. But man,
We got incoming. I need you up here.
with the way a lot of the PC parts are cheaper, I think that's what Nvidia is trying to do. They're trying to really try to stay competitive with their new graphics card. I think the new graphics card is a multi-statement. It may sound crazy, but they're gonna get the prices of the old graphics cards down, which means people now have a lower entry barrier to build a PC.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates. Let's go.
Okay, they now have a better, how do I say it? They have a better reason to now go and buy a PC, because if the new graphics cards are gonna come down in price, they look and say, well, I mean, this so-called graphics card is now actually going to be good. So they can basically use that as a bargaining chip. And then for people who have the new who have PCs, they're bringing out a new graphics card saying, hey, you know, you can make your PC much more powerful than your old PC or even the new consoles. I just never saw the consoles as a threat, though. What am I even talking about? I mean, I use a PC for all my production and everything. Right now, this PlayStation 4 is streaming through a PC. If I try to stream through my PlayStation 4,
being here. Where it
I
all
may not have
started.
enough power to be able to,
I guess you build up a picture in your mind.
to do some really cool stuff. You can get a 2080
assume
Ti
it
for
had
under
to be a
500.
perfect
Mr.
storm
Monkey,
for
me send me a
everything
link
to go
for
so
getting
wrong.
this 2080 Ti
The more
for
you
under
look at it, the more you
$500. I was
realize
looking
this
today
could
and the
happen
prices are still high.
Amherst just chose New York.
Yeah, FIFA 16.
Careful,
Oh, there
Agent.
you are. There's a
Looks like
hyphen
there's
in between
trouble
your
up ahead.
name.
Get to cover. Aim for the fuel tank. That's to slow him down.
Man, this sitar does a good job. They're in the used market. Okay, so I have to basically roll on the used market. I should have waited like a few more months. I bought a 1080 Ti for almost 500 bucks.
Come on, we've got to keep moving. I heard some pretty messed up things about the cleaners back in DC. They seem to think the only way to save this city is
I
to
just
burn
crushed the
everything that
loot.
could be contaminated.
Ah,
It's hard
that's
to
food
believe
that
they were
I
regular
need.
people before the
I
outbreak.
didn't even pay attention.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just
Y'all tell Mr. Meme that he hasn't accepted my friend request. If you know who Mr. Meme is. I'm torn between getting a 3080 and waiting for the new RDNA2 GPUs. I'm not buying any more computer components for a long time. I am not touching any of those. Oh, by the way, welcome to the stream. For those of you who are hopping in, I appreciate it so much. I wanted to get my PlayStation account leveled up as I promised. I think I kind of promised to do this a while ago. There might be a chest up here, or maybe resources. Yes, I have a pair of gloves already, but it's okay. I'll wear the Walker Harris because that has weapon damage on it. Ooh, look, there's a chest up there. Huh, they didn't tell anybody that there was loot in here. They just kind of said, yeah, figure it out. Yeah, I saw that. It wants to return me to mission area by force. Here's a picture of Batman. Yep. Why would you buy a second-hand 20 TF for 500 when 3070 is better card for the same money? Oh wait, they're bringing the 3070 out for 500? I don't know. Have we seen prices yet?
Get back! We're here to speak with Rhodes. You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us. Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
3070 for $500. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any computer parts for like 2 years. If you're going to do a lot of video work, you would as the 2080 has 11 gigs of VRAM.
welcome to Haven.
Has 8
This
gigs.
settlement
I have
was
a
founded a few
1080
months. It's the
Ti that
safest
has
place
11
in Lower
gigs of
Manhattan.
VRAM already. So
They've got
I'm fine.
security, food, supplies, you
3080,
name it.
700,
The fact that
3090,
they're still
1500.
going
I'm
and
good,
haven't
man.
been
They
run
can
over
keep
by
that
the
30. They can
Rikers
take
or
that
the
3090
cleaners,
and they
it's
can
pretty impressive.
they can keep it in the kitchen
But
like
they're not very
the
fond of
guy.
the division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
Oh, 3900 has 24 gigs of VRAM. Whoa.
Fuck that. The division had
That
its chance.
$15,000
We
Mac
need
left
somewhere
the
to
chat.
regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
A strong
kidding me?
ATI that cost.
You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again. We're fighting the same fight here.
But these prices are going to be dropping hard in the next few weeks. We'll see. Some people might hold off and say we're gonna wait till the kinks are
Keener
worked
is our
out of
main
it.
target, but right now, his whereabouts are unknown.
That bastard's hiding somewhere in the city, planning his next move.
Based on the footage you found in City Hall, we've managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
Theo Parnell, tech specialist and conspiracy theorist.
His whereabouts are unknown, but we think he is linked to the surveillance drones we've been tracking around the city. One was recently shot down in Civic Center.
I wonder.
We need you to recover the drone. We might be able to find him from the
they
metadata.
will definitely drop.
Vivian Conley, explosives
Who's
expert and a high-ranking leader for the cleaners.
We've been getting reports of increasingly aggressive
you
cleaner attacks
mean
on
max
2
settings?
bridges. Check in with the local peacekeepers.
I don't know. I
They've
mean,
been
I don't
tracking their movements.
even have a 4K monitor
Dragoff,
or even 1440p
heavy weapons
monitor.
expert,
I'm a 1080
and
guy,
the acting
man.
leader of the Rikers here in Lower
I
Manhattan.
would be surprised to see
He's
a
holed up in a
2080
fortified compound in Wall Street.
I would not be
We've had
surprised
some
to see a
agents looking for a chink in his
1080
armor for some
Ti
time
for
now.
300 before
Check in with the
Halloween.
local safe house for more info.
Man, if you find one for
Javier
300,
Kajika,
Mr. Monkey Me,
tactical operations expert.
He's a ghost, but he leaves a
I'm
remarkable
your guy.
signature.
Shoot me that link.
We've had reports of a
or
number of
something,
patrols
you know?
being ambushed in Battery Park.
I don't know. I mean,
We're pretty
it's not
sure
like I
it's
really
Kajika.
even need an upgrade.
Best bet
I mean,
would be
I
to
want
follow
an
his
upgrade,
trail
but I
and
don't,
see
I
where
don't
it
think I
leads.
need an upgrade. The one that I've been playing with.
There's no time to waste. Going after any of these targets
Who
will
was up
bring
late
us
last
closer
night?
to
Yes,
Keener.
Pablo, we were
In the
up late
meantime,
last
we'll do
night.
what we
Yeah,
can from Haven
I
to
went to
support
bed
you. Good
almost
luck,
immediately,
Agent.
an hour later. And I was kind of tired, but I'm feeling a little better. I got a few hours of sleep. So yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really need one. I mean, especially with your Mr. Monkey Me, your setup is already running some crazy, crazy frames by, you know,
What the fuck does
just
Rhodes
for
think
what
is
it's
going
doing
on
already
here?
on Division 2 settings. And if Division 2 is going to be compatible
This is a
with backward
goddamn
compatibility and all that, then it just means more Division
Keener's
2 players.
targeting us.
It means
The moment we start
potentially
to
more.
make real
Well,
progress,
in my opinion,
here we are
anyways, I need to
again,
preface this to saying
fucking
my
around
opinion.
and arguing with each
It
other.
means potentially more.
I've had enough.
It means potentially more players, potentially more content, new content, or
fuckstick
seasons
needs to
and all
die.
of that.
And I don't care
And
who
you
we
know,
have to
it's
go
setting the
through
groundwork for something.
or
you
who
know,
we have
but
to
I
work
doubt that
with
it's
to do
Avatar.
it.
Let me see how many copies the Division 2 sold.
Sorry. It's not your fault. This piece was hard won. And now we've lost it.
Ubisoft added that the sales on PC were similar to
We're
that of
going
the
to get
first
him.
game. The game sold more
We
than
have
10
to.
million copies during the 8th generation of video game consoles. So the Division 2 sold 10 million copies? I didn't even pay attention to this. My stepson got a $300 RX 5700 and we flashed the BIOS to make it a 5700 XT. That's cool. Oh, Pablo's World. I'm not online. I go into my building. I go into my building and I teach in a physical location. Yeah, the Division did sell 10 million copies. The Division 2, sorry, did sell 10 million copies. Oh my gosh, it was a successful game. Wow. Huh.
Unbelievable. We're right back in the same goddamn mess we were in when Amherst unleashed green poison. I set up Haven without the Division. And all the blood and violence you bring with
you said Prince of Persia. It's
And
very
Faye.
bad.
She's been flag waving from behind the
How's
authority
it playing
of
on
the Division
PS4
bad
versus
for way too
PC?
long.
What's up, Dubsta? It's playing like a Division
make me
game.
regret
Remember, I
living
mean,
my own.
many people don't remember. I used to be a Division 1 agent here on PlayStation 4 back in the day. Look at my survival stuff. I I wish you could see playtime on here, man. Oh, on graphics, how it's playing on the PS4 on graphics? Oh, Fadi, you're asking if it's 1.3% better on graphics for the GPU. And by the way, if anyone's on PS4 that wants to jump in and power level me up, that's fine. That's, in fact, I would greatly appreciate that. If not, I'm gonna message my friends and say, hey, I need a level boost. There are tons playing on PS4. Not sure why people are saying it's dying. I know. Everybody comes up with that kind of talk, and I'm like, let's send a shade request. Call for backup. Let's see what's happening on PS4.
Backup request.
I can help, yes, and Black G Zeus. Charlie Hustle. I'm adding you right now. Oh, someone's got the one with double S. You're the one with one S. Dubster 1975. Sending you a friend request right now. Dubster 1975. There you go. She's playing Diablo 3, that's her jam. I didn't even know like a lot of console players played Diablo.
You are now group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
Dubster. Ooh, look at y'all shade levels. Grindy. Can you make your voice higher than the game?
Another agent is now in your group.
Thank you for that, Fadi. Let me turn the game volume down. Let's see. Let me turn it down from the settings first. Because everything is audio, and I know the settings are like 45%. It's usually where it stays. Sound effects volume. Dialogue volume. Is that good? Let me know if it's good. Let me mark the map for these gentlemen so that we can start getting there.
Parnell was an RPA pilot before he went rogue, so he knows drones inside.
A lot of gamers up in here.
Customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down. And we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
As bad as me, 1, 2, 3. Let's get you in here. There you are. You think it's good now? Good. Yesterday I had some people say my game volume was a little low, so I turned that down to try to compensate. But this is also PlayStation. I hadn't even balanced my sound, so thanks for pointing that out, man. All right, gentlemen. The downside, guys, is I don't really have like I don't have a means to chat on PlayStation, so we'll just have to maybe have to listen to me on chat. Where are you at? As bad as me. Okay.
Another agent has joined your group.
Someone's already here waiting. Unfair and Keener.
Rhodes told us that the Peacekeepers in Two Bridges have been tracking cleaner movements for the past few days. This is our best bet to learn more about Conley.
How are you guys chatting on PlayStation?
Poke around in that nest enough.
What?
We're bound to find a trace of her.
How do I do that? If you got room, oh, Josh, oh, we already got full. Glad to see you on PlayStation. Hey, what's up, Ghetto Ga? Yeah, we can do that on PS5. No, these guys are chatting. It's in your settings. I did not know that you could do that. Where do I do that, guys? It's from settings, okay? What do you make of that? Did you check your specialization points? Not yet, Curtis. We've been doing logistics. Press down on your direction key. Huh. Oh my gosh. I did not know that this was a functionality.
Group augmentation inactivated.
Oh, this is great. This is amazing.
Group augmentation.
See, folks, I know we give Division a lot of flack, but they really, really tried their best to do some work on this game. And I heard PS4 was having a lot of issues, man. I feel like the optimization, they should have made sure PS4's optimization was better before they brought this game out. But man, all of these functionalities that we're seeing, I think that's pretty cool. By the way, thanks guys for hopping in.
Two Bridges was one of the areas that held.
So where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going.
Many of the locals refused to leave their homes and move into Sarah camps. They tried to set up neighborhood community centers rather than relying on the government. Most of them didn't make it. With the cleaners and the other
and I also forgot, they also kind of boost you as well too, and you're doing comparable DPS and comparable damage. Yes.
Electronic device
Sheep
detected.
go me on PS5 game will look very nice. I think they'll hire the FPS. Dismiss all these tutorials. It says guidance unavailable. What does that even mean? Oh, is that the GPS that just went out? Interesting. So that the game is really good when you're bored out of your mind. Oh, here we go again. If it was that boring, it wouldn't have sold 10 million copies. There must be 10 more million bored gamers then, I guess. But that's how they play 247 in my opinion. Well, I mean, I don't know. There are players who don't play anything else. I mean, like me, I hardly play anything else. I mean, I do, but man, you know, when I'm not gaming, I'm not gaming. When I'm gaming, 97% likely it's the Division. I mean, any game I play, you see it on my channel. So Avengers, I was playing, you saw it on my channel. I played a little bit. I'm still on the story mode. Yet I'm here trying to level up the Division 2 on my third account to get to level 40. That's crazy. Huh.
Rhodes told us you're looking for a rogue agent working with the cleaners. Yeah, we've seen her.
Yeah.
She's sneaky, but still seems to go out on missions with the rest of the guys. Check in with the community near here. They're keeping track of the latest news.
Ironic cheese? Yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand that. That, you know, not everyone's gonna be playing it like 24/7.
We're getting warmer.
That would really be boring. Wouldn't it now?
Sounds like Conley's been busy.
Guys, I'm just playing this thing out of whack, so it's been a while since I did this. Yeah, Division is kind of a lifestyle. It really is. Do you need gear? Sure, I mean, I don't know what gear you guys are getting. Are you guys getting level 40 gear or whatever? Whatever, just you could just drop it. That's fine. I should be able to use it. I'm nearly through the 300-hour barrier. Additionally, come back to it after it was buggy at launch. Are we trying to go up in this building and get the safe house? Is that what we're doing? It's been a while, man. It's been since like what, March? Hey, what's up, Hama? Yeah, let me get in this Chinese supermarket and then unlock the safe house and see what's going on. Because of the $3 deal they did a while back, it sold way more than 10 million. Oh, that's very true. Huh. I was not necessarily kind of paying attention to the sales, but I guess that makes a lot of sense. So even if, and I no wonder.
Who are you working with? Still haven't figured it out.
Okay.
Thought you were better than this.
We need to get going to the shelter. That's our best lead on Conley.
Investigation
The
updated.
cleaners
What is
like to make
this?
sure everything is sterilized. Chances are they'll...
Yeah. The shelter. I think it's just down around here in the corner or
Any
so.
reports of an infection there?
Not a trace.
I thought that was their whole MO.
With Conley and Keener involved, odds are they're manipulating the cleaners to do their bidding. Who knows where they'll direct the cleaners next?
Why the new character? This is on PlayStation. I promised the PlayStation folk that I was going to take time to play on PlayStation. King of Kings was good, man. It was about $8 on PS Store recently,
Like
yes, and it's I think it's free on Xbox right now.
Conley might be too.
Xbox Gold.
This is terrible.
Par for the course for the
I thought I
cleaners.
got a better backpack. I'm still on level 30.
Head into the building and look for Conley.
Wow,
She's
this level
your
30
top
backpack
priority.
is decent, man.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'll hang on to it. This division. Oh, Division 1 is free. Okay, sorry. I thought it was Division 2.
Conley's still here. Get to the roof as fast as you can, Agent.
Yo, guys, if I'm standing and goofing around, you guys can just proceed forward, man. I can't multitask very well, so sometimes I could just something so simple. You wonder why is he just standing there? And, you know, but it's because I can't talk and like play the division very well. Whoopee! What is Shade level 4?
Alternative route.
I don't know, bragging rights.
Detected.
That's your only way up. We need to get to the roof. The sprinklers should have come on automatically.
Restore the water pressure.
Maybe the
Oh, gotta
cleaners shut off
restore
the
it
water.
downstairs.
Look around for a way to manually restore it.
Fire suppression
Restored.
system detected. Fire suppression system operational.
All right, time to move. Conley could still
Man, a
be
lot
on
of
the
you have
roof.
been
Keep it
busy.
up, Agent.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Burn it all. We can't take any chances.
Yes, ma'am.
Unknown network detected.
I'm finally getting a ping from Conley's watch, but it's faint. Shit, no sign of Conley. Check that echo. It might give us a lead.
Thanks for the heads up on the infected site.
No detected.
Take care of it. The JTF's not equipped to keep things contained. Wherever they go, they contaminate it.
We'll take care of it if you keep feeding us the intel.
I'm sure you will.
We'll talk later. Sit rep.
We just started the sweep. It will take a while, but we want to be thorough.
Keep at it. When you're done here, meet me back at the tanker.
Looks like Keener's been pulling Conley's strings.
He's using her to target the JTF, labeling them as infected, and having Conley tell her cleaners to get to work.
Conley will have to wait. Agent, you've got incoming from the ground floor.
Thanks for the heads up on the infected site.
wave incoming. Secure the ground floor and get the hell out of there. Conley got lucky this time, but her luck is about to run out. The cleaners are maintaining a perimeter around a stranded oil tanker in 2 bridges. Conley said she was heading back to the tanker. We should go pay her a visit. Thanks to the intel you found at the shelter, we know that Conley operates from the stranded oil tanker, next to the Manhattan Bridge. The cleaners have been refining oil there for some time now, presumably under Conley's supervision.
Additional intel suggests a weak
Zombie X Slayer, send me a friend request, please, if you have a moment. It's EMANDK2. Lock on Stratos, GG's, man. Mr. BDB, I don't know, before my mic went off, I don't know if I answered your question. My bet is I'll be getting the PlayStation 5 if I'm getting any of the consoles that are coming out. But it'll be a while, though. It'll be a while before I get it. Maybe I won't take too long. I don't know. Like, I think the boys should be a stranded tanker now. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is what somebody was saying the other day with fast traveling.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles.
Time to take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step closer to finding that son of a bitch Keener. We know that patrols of cleaners regularly head out to the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conley. Find her and make it count.
Good luck, Agent.
I remember farming this mission for that Imperial Dynasty holster, man. I played and played and played and played until one day, just out of nowhere, I just got it.
Division has infiltrated our complex. Could be a contamination risk. We can't let anything disrupt our operation. Oil is the fuel of our organization and our cause.
Sounds like Conley's really invested in this oil business.
I guess now you know which buttons to push. Agent, let's wreck their compound.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Looks like the reinforcements are coming from the cleaner's underground tunnel system. Find a way to block off access to the tunnels, or the place will be swarming with cleaners in no time. It'll also keep Conley from using the tunnel as an escape route.
Hey, Mr. Jet Forth in the building. What's good, man?
Oil production you come across might piss Conley off. And
did you see the announcements today, sir?
Rhodes.
Summit is already coming.
You're growing on me too, Kelso.
They are getting it out the oven. It's gonna be doughy. It's not gonna be done, but it's gonna have a little doughiness to it. I was thinking they'd leave it in there till at least October, but
Agent,
I guess they wanna get it out the way before Watch Dogs or something, or maybe they already had it, you know, in the making, and they're just putting the finishing touches to it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Am I gonna get up there? There we go.
Cooling pumps detected.
Whatever they're cooling probably can't handle too much heat. Do whatever you can do to disable those pumps, Agent. Trust me.
Very much so. Would you believe I got the Imperial Dynasty immediately after doing that mission at level 40?
There's some more cooling pumps.
I believe it, man. For some strange reason, I just don't know. Everybody gets to get the good stuff. Me, no. I played Stranded Tanker like almost 40 times, I think. I don't know.
Cooling pump system compromised.
But there's no way I got that very
fun.
I got to the top. LOL. Top 101? What's that? What's the top, Mr. Jeffrey?
Let's see what else you can mess with that'll piss her off.
Oh, top floor of Summit. Oh, okay. Did you beat it?
Hostiles detected nearby.
Yeah, I think they made it so you can't do it. I mean, I think they make it impossible.
Golden opportunity to me, Agent.
People weren't happy. They were like, "Oh, they're shooting through walls. It's broken." And I'm like, guys, they're not just gonna let you just waltz in there and beat something on the PTS that they're gonna want to advertise.
Sweet music.
When it shows up, we'll see. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to beat it, but most of the people that like to beat all that stuff, though, they like to take all their equipment into.
Good.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Watch out! That refinery is falling apart, and the pieces will have to land
Check out
somewhere.
Daddy Fuya's channel for Division 3 release info. I will check it out. I am quite certain that they're working on a Division 3. I don't know, it's just, well, I say I'm certain, but it's based on a premonition, so don't take my word for it, please. I mean, I think it's inevitable that a game like that is gonna come. They did it on purpose because they want it to be special, which is perfectly fine. They did. Oh yeah, I mean, if you say it though, people are like, they're not working on Division 3. How do you know they're working on? Like, if you sold 10 million copies of a game,
Just caught sight of Conley on the tanker. She
you know,
moves through the rift
10
in the
million
middle.
copies
Keep
of
it
a
up.
game,
You're right on her tail.
and every single copy costs, let's just say $40. $40 sales, or let's just say after sales and everything, $30. There were job ads for it. Yeah, let's just say $30. Let's just say $30, right? $30, 10 million copies.
Echo detected.
That's $300 million in sales.
Echo.
And development costs for this game, I don't know, but I doubt that it really ran them much from the money they made from the Division 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we're Division agents, man. If we start looking at business, we will understand how this game's development cycle is. When people say the game is dead, they're not going to do anything much with the game. Sorry to sound super like a broken record, but I didn't even need to know they sold 10 million copies to know that they're not. This franchise isn't going anywhere. This is another was it Rainbow Six or something for them or whatever? This is the next Assassin's Creed, I think. It might be the next Assassin's Creed. I don't know. You never know. I bet you the guys at Massive continue to thank Hamish and the guys who were probably working on Diablo who kind of instigated this idea. I think the Division was a lot of Hamish and a bunch of other people's ideas. But, you know, if you look at the intro, the whole whatever, I don't think it was really Hamish's idea. But I think Hamish had experience with these kinds of RPG games from working Diablo. I wouldn't go that far. Jeff, or it's Hamish's idea or that it's Hamish worked in Diablo, and Diablo has a lot of the similar elements here. So that's why I always think he is probably one of the people who worked on perhaps the concept phase of this game. It's just my opinion. I mean, my opinions are crazy about this game. So when I share some of them, they sound tinfoily, but Assassin's Creed level. Trust me, this is the next Assassin's Creed. Or Far Cry. Let's just say Far Cry. This is going to be Ubisoft's next Far Cry. 2 years of pop, new city. Think about it. We just explored DC and New York City. And we still have some really amazing cities around the world to still go for. So what's your take on the exotic backpack? I see a lot of people calling for a nerf. Why? Why do people want a nerf? Many of them play PvP. I mean, nothing wrong with PvP players, but many of them are on PvP side and they've looked at PvP. In fact, we went into the Dark Zone and we only spent like 4 minutes in there in the PTS before we figured out that backpack was going to be I was gonna say trash, but it's not trash, but it's going to be the meta instantly. So that's why people are saying that nerfs are probably going to be, you know, in place. I still work on you even though I don't play very much anymore. Thanks, man, Mr. Jetforth. I'm an optimist, man. Whenever something isn't gonna work, I'll probably be there cheering for it to work. It's a weird mentality. I don't know why I do it. It's kind of stubbornness. It's just me being stubborn. That's all. That's mostly it. I'm just stubborn. I just don't want to hear what anybody else is gonna say. That's, you know, I don't want to hear it. in a sense. So like, you know, even though all this stuff may be staring me in the face, I'm like, no, it's still gonna work. It's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Oh no.
Typical extremist, doubling down on their own insanity.
It's just me. But you know, again too, you know, bro, a lot of it is kind of empirical. You know, so think about it this way. In today's world where releasing a video game is so risky, you know, it's risky. You may not make your money back. And then you made a video game that sold almost, you know, a bunch of $1 million in sales. That's 300 million in game sales. That's not even taking into account Warlords. Yeah. You get a video game called Division 1, which was busted, by the way, and it sold like hot cake. It got a 7 out of 10 on Metacritic. I was looking the other day to compare with Avengers. Division 1 got a 7 out of 10. It got a 72 Metacritic score. Mediocre scores, yet was one of Ubisoft's fastest selling games ever in their history. And then immediately they see that kind of sales coming in. Whoever is the business strategist over there says, you know, they have business strategists, right? You know, they're not just all gamers in there. So you know what? How are we going to make more money for the company? Let's make a second division. So 1 week or 2 weeks after the game comes out, they're looking at the sales numbers going, oh my God, the sales are pouring in. Somebody's like, hey, let's get a couple of guys. Jack, Jim, Smith. Y'all know how to code, right? Get in here. And then they just start coding another game. They start coding the second division game. You know, and then Division 1, the rest of them are supporting. Next thing you know, they move a bigger crew over there to continue. And I think this Division 2 was basically one of the first few files for the Division 1, the builds, because it looks very familiar to that intro that we had back in the day. I feel like it was one of the early builds that they used to do, kind of the trailer and all that stuff. It's very reminiscent of it. And so once they get them all in the room, you know, they support the game all the way through survival. They launch those DLCs. Those DLCs also sell more copies again. They did the 30-day exclusive thing with Xbox, where some people in Xbox and PC had 30-day early access to some content. I was on PS4 then. That was terrible. 30 mil is nothing. One scene in Division costs $200K to make. It takes $3,500 to make trash. That's not even taking into account the millions in marketing. Yeah, I've seen that article before, I know, but still though. Even if they didn't make a profit on the Division 1, they made that profit in Division 2. Because, I mean, it takes a while to make a scene, it's expensive to make a scene, but how are they bringing all this content and paying their developers? And somebody said they were having layoffs at Massive and all that. I saw a video, I think it was, I don't agree. I was laughing thinking, they are not laying off a bunch of people, folks. They are going to keep their developers like, you know, they're going to hold them so tight to their chest. Ubisoft itself said in its earnings statement that Division 2 did not meet its standards and it's underperformed. Yeah, Activision also fired like 800 people after knocking out 600 million in the first week of Call of Duty. They do it all the time. These companies know how to downplay their success. They do it all the time. Activision, literally, am I right? They just said, oh, we didn't meet our expectations with Call of Duty, even though they made $600 million in the first 2 weeks. They slashed 800 jobs or something like that. So, Division 2 did not meet their expectations. What were their expectations? 15 mil? 20 mil? 30 mil? 40 mil? Sorry, I said 15 mil. 600 mil? 700 mil? 350 mil? What were their expectations? It could have been 310 mil, and they were like, we didn't meet our expectations, and they were only $10 million short. You know how it is. I don't know. Corporate speak is very strange, man. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's just weird. We're not in the inside of these things. All cards are an avatar. Personals. That's why I think this game is suffering. Oh, you think Avatar is taking a lot of the development team? Avatar would need 700 people to develop it. Massive started out their company, when they made the Division 1, there were only 700 employees. There were only 400 employees. They've almost doubled their workforce.
Conley's in the control room. Get ready, Agent. It's time to end this.
So Avatar will take a significant number of people. I'm thinking at most maybe 400 of those people, 300 of those people. Oh look, a safety distance. Thank you very much. So, I mean, it's nice to have these conversations though, because you know this is what analysts do. They sit down and kind of project and say, you know, but this is based on that. This, you know, nobody really knows because these companies, they keep a lot of their secrets close to their chest. You know, they don't wanna reveal anything. They don't want the next guy to really. They don't really want people to know what they're doing and everything. Unless you're an investor, then you get to see. You know, you get to see stuff that people are not really privy to. Avatar is a $2 billion property to be exact. Yeah, they're also working with Lightstorm to get it done. James Cameron, he makes expensive movies, so yeah, they're gonna do Avatar well. Avatar is gonna be clean. I doubt they're gonna do a multiplayer, but if they do a multiplayer, hey, good job to them if they can pull off a multiplayer. But
Rhodes,
it is what it is, man. I feel like Ubisoft, they really gave themselves not the best of reputations in the past few years, so it's hard for them to be given any leeway, you know. But what's crazy is back then I didn't really play a lot of Ubisoft games, so I'm more of a new Ubisoft person. So my goal is just to study as much as I can with them and kind of learn their business model, learn the way they do things. So is that already been, that's been busted? I think the reason why we didn't get like a big influx of content with this game, I think Ghost Recon may have played somewhat of an influence on it. Because even if Ghost Recon had sold just as well as The Division, I don't even know how much it sold. Let me check that before I even say something stupid. Give me a second, folks. Let me get on that Google.
There you go. Easy peasy. Power source knocked out. Tower disabled.
You really have no idea what you're doing.
The PlayStation 4 version of Ghost Recon sold 54,000 copies in its first week on sale in Japan.
You're doing really great.
Making it the second best selling retail game of the week in the country. I don't know where we got all this info. Who's talking? Okay, so the sales are poor. They could only, I think they only got the numbers from Japan. Huh.
Gas valves detected.
Time to improvise. See if you can do anything with those valves.
Oil gas pressure redirected.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt that Activision is one of the greediest companies in the world. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Zombie X Slayer, you hit it right. You hit
Now take her down.
You hit the nail on the head. They do not care. I mean, after making all that money. Activision, yes, they are. They wear that greed badge. They wear it like a. They wear it with pride.
An agent needs assistance.
Yes, you got her.
Rogue shade skill detected.
Ooh, look at that anarchist cookbook. Equip.
Good. Grab whatever evidence you can find on her.
Well, that was something. Fire, explosions, homicidal maniacs. A bit rich for my taste, but I can see why you guys like it.
You did a lot today. We shut down the cleaner's oil pipeline, got rid of Conley. Keener can't use her to target.
Thank you so much,
anymore.
gentlemen.
And we're
Let's
one
run
step
for
closer to
some.
catching
Let's look
him.
for another one.
Well done, Agent.
It's been a while since I played Wall Street,
Rogue
though.
agent deceased. Uploading data.
How we doing, Faye?
Nowhere close to figuring out where Keener's hiding just yet. The bastard's been covering his tracks.
Are you surprised?
Of course not. I'm pissed. He's playing with us, making us dance for his
I don't know
amusement.
though. I think, you know, maybe there might be layoffs coming, but I don't know. Ubisoft seems to have a business model that allows for them to be able to just maintain. I don't know. It's weird, but I guess it works. He spent $1 billion alone just filming the next 3 movies. Yeah, James Cameron and his big spending. Those next 3 movies better be good. But again, they were one of the companies that really made CGI and digital. I won't say CGI, but digital production. They made it really stand out. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's playing, who's joining in, man. Really appreciate it. We're talking Avatar, Division 2, Division 3, Division 7, Division Belarus, Division every country that you can ever think about possibly getting a Division game. So I'm trying to go to. Nobody told me on PlayStation that y'all have this. Made his own camera to film Avatar. Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. At the time Avatar was,
Sorry?
that movie was way ahead of its time. I was watching it again the other day thinking, no wonder people were so amazed because, I mean, then it doesn't seem, nobody was really doing that kind of madness.
Quite cool playing with a YouTuber, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
It is. I agree. Did I run the wrong way?
Get through this gate. Oh no, you've got to go down somewhere.
Oh, it's right there.
Can't go anywhere.
Ghost of Tsushima sales take a crap on Breakpoint. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ghost of Tsushima about 5 years in the oven.
Enemy is new, but this is locked. So you got to go safe house.
Portable device detected. Hostile broadcast picked up.
Somewhere like
yeah, you got courthouse subway.
Sony did not release any exclusive this generation that I can remember that did not succeed to some extent. They did very, very well, and I have to really commend them. Microsoft, on the other hand, though, they have some really cool tricks up their sleeves. I'm getting ready for that xCloud. I pioneered in the alpha, and they're also going into a beta for it as well. I don't know if they're gonna. Do invites or if you have to apply. I am Wormwood. I'm just going to say it. I feel like this game would be more successful if it was sub-based. And every new expansion took you to a different part of the world. I agree. But this is Ubisoft, the kings of sequels and pre-sequels we're talking about. 21 plus Assassin's Creed games.
There's nothing there.
Access, yes, very, very consumer friendly. Yes, yes, yes. A buddy of mine was showing me his Razer controller that he got with his phone, and I was like, yeah, I want that because that kind of alleviates my desire to go for a Nintendo Switch, and now I can go for like the Xbox xCloud.
Identified with 91% accuracy.
On his map, everything's
good enough for me.
And have something like
Looks
that.
Parnell's drones have been controlled from an abandoned prison.
Oh, Cessna, yeah, still on his map.
Perfect place to hide a covert operation.
Everything's there.
Not for long.
England. That for one area. And that's a tiny little quarter. But if if he turns around, selects that mission at safe house, we should be able to do this one here. Oh. Yes.
Alright.
We go through the gate now.
The tombs, yeah.
Oh, we can't go through the gate.
Can I just play the tombs directly?
Thanks.
Oh, guys,
still
it's
there. No. Oh no, no.
We probably need to go ahead and deal with all those missions and stuff.
The tombs. You got the
Yep,
tombs.
Jed, did you join that? Did you sign up for the alpha of xCloud?
Oh, it's been so long, I can't even remember the order you got to do them in anymore.
No, I can't remember either.
Yeah, I done it on 4 characters, but long time ago.
Right. I've only got the one character. I've played
Have
like
you?
80, yeah, I've played like
Yeah, but you would have done it.
Oh, it was
sort of
pretty
like
cool.
on the first time I done my first one.
Not sure what that is, honestly. xCloud is their platform that they're gonna bring that has a streaming. It's a streaming service for mobile devices. And you can get it on an Android phone. Apple is playing hardball, but they're in the end, you know, Android doesn't really care. So you have to have an Android phone, and you could sign up for this alpha, and you could go in there and test out streaming of different titles. They had Devil May Cry. They had like 21 titles on there that you could play. And you can play it on your cell phone with an Xbox controller. So you connect the Xbox controller to your phone via Bluetooth, and basically you have it. It was such a cool feature. I was playing.
The signal from Parnell's drone, and it looks like it's
You wanna know,
coming
Labo?
from
Unfortunately, when xCloud comes out, you're gonna go buy a small used Android. You won't even know when you do it. I have a friend that's an Apple guy. Apple guy. Like he went back to Apple after Android, right? And today he was like, "Oh yeah, I kept my Galaxy S8. I'm gonna use it for xCloud." He bought that Razer controller. Good friend of mine. He's a full blown. He's been an Apple guy. I've known him since. Probably known him for almost 13 years. We've been friends, and he's bought Apples almost every time. iPhones, everything. But that xCloud technology, man. I mean, that gives you a huge level of mobile, games that mobile access. That's crazy. It's not mobile games, but you have access and mobility in the games. It's so cool.
Yet, but I fucked up. I think he's onto me. I'll meet you in the cafeteria.
I can smell his bullshit from Haven. Be careful, Agent.
XL Online multiplayer going to hurt players who are going to play online with cloud gaming with bad internet connection, simple lag TTC. Oh yeah, I would not really try to play a game on that, Manny. I hope it smears Stadia. In its alpha stage, it made Stadia look like crap because all you do is pay for one. All you do is pay for just one monthly price, and you have access to a whole library of games. That's how Stadia died. The alpha alone killed Stadia. And I think the extended functionality they want to put to it is they want you to be able to access your gaming library on your Xbox from your mobile device. The last I heard. So that means if you have a game on your Xbox, you can use your Xbox itself as a server. So maybe turn your Xbox on at home, and then from remotely wherever you are, you'll be able to play that game using your mobile device. And so you don't have to worry about carrying your Xbox anywhere. It's going to change the gaming landscape. I mean, I know Sony PS5 boys are, yelling. They're all gonna go get an xCloud subscription because, yeah, if Sony doesn't come up with something like that in the near future, Microsoft is gonna already be leading. They're already leading there anyways. PS Now doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't cut it because Game Pass was Microsoft's kind of beta. Like, let's see if this will work. I think, anyways. So Sony, yeah, they're gonna have the exclusive, but man, they're playing an expensive game, in my opinion. Yeah, Stadia right now is licking its wounds. They're probably going to eventually adopt the model They have one of the big dogs. Are you ready for Division 3, Manny? If it comes out, yes. But if not, we good. I'm a Sony boy, but yeah, I'm a Sony guy too. But you know, I want Sony to also never, you know, fall asleep at the steering wheel. I agree with you, Jet.
The exploit.
I definitely
a problem anymore.
Manny, I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's coming yet, but I'm certain that they have it in the works because it makes sense financially, anyways. Because Avatar, you know, they went for the project because the project already has a, you know, it already has a household name. But at the same time, they also are, you know, their Division game has been something.
If you push it, I'll give you a present.
Mr. Jet says probably not. He's like, he's thinking, Mr. Jet, this game made Jet 4 tired. It makes everybody tired, but I'm just super stubborn. I mean, when I get tired, I don't touch the game for a while. I just back away. I don't even believe like it exists. I don't even bother. That's how I stay sane with this game.
Unknown network detected.
I'm getting a ping next door
You
in
know,
the
stat
infirmary.
space will be increased.
Parnell
Zombie
must be
pieces
there.
gaming. I'm constantly almost at max. I don't think so. That was not even talked about. I think it just gets to the point where you just have to just say, you know what, I'm just gonna delete stuff. And then just go from there.
I know, I forgot that.
3D projection device detected.
Parnell can
They
create
did say no more
holograms of
stash
himself?
space on the
One
last
of
day
those
of the game.
fuckers is more than enough.
Yeah, I'm definitely a hoarder. Yeah, man, same here.
Portable electronic device detected.
Hey, Agent. There's something you need to know. I've been digging through some classified Division records, and there's evidence of institutional corruption that goes all the way to the top. You really think the Division is insulated from Washington?
You know, with Fei Lao coming back, what this Theo Parnell's talking about here, talking about how there's a lot of corruption even on the higher echelons in the government. I'm really hoping that with Fei Lao coming, we get to see some of that story flesh out. Some of that
Electronic
narrative.
device detected.
Oh, we got a bad guy behind me.
Parnell's signal's getting stronger. Looks like he's in the security room at the top of the building.
I'll be getting back to the Destiny. Sure, I'll do content on it, but I do have around 1,300 hours pre-Division 2. Whoa! Yeah, you're definitely a Destiny buff, man.
This must be where he keeps his research. Try to access it.
Active terminal detected. Bypassing security protocols.
All right, Rhodes. Show us what you got.
I'm on it, Kelso. Should have this nut cracked in no time, thanks to Isaac.
Let me tell you about my 3 hours into Division 2. After World War New York expansion came out, people I used to play with. First raid. They quit the game.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Whew, 3 hours, that is a lot of hours. The only way I can get 3,000 hours is if I add all my videos that I make and content creation and all the time I add there. Then yes, I'll easily get to that 3,000 hours. But gaming, that's crazy.
Scan results. Files found. 1. Playing audio file.
You want my research? Sorry, but you didn't say the magic word.
He wiped the servers. There's nothing there.
Then we need to get moving and get a hold of Parnell.
I'm already level 34. That's pretty cool.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I have about 1,500, but yeah, creating content for it sucked up a lot of my time. Yeah, man, that is the time
Still got this under
eater.
control, right? Of course. I'm on my way to you now. The division won't be far behind. Get ready.
He's running scared.
Portable device detected.
People nowadays, especially with clans, are either exotic disrespect or even like take the game away too deep to hearts. Like I only need exotic ravenous. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes that, we gamers can be really super competitive. Yeah, I'm not touching Iron Horse, man. I'm just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. Everyone's like, oh, my guys were like, it's a fun raid yesterday. I was like, yeah, I guess, maybe, but man, I don't have any motivation to play Iron Horse. It's a raid. I mean, it's just my just my own personal preference. I didn't want to raid, but yeah, great job, man, for bringing a raid to the game. Yay! Raid. Ooh, True Patriot.
If you get a visual on Parnell, don't hesitate. You may not get another opening on him.
Yeah, the Division community is very passionate, man.
I admit
Very,
it.
very passionate.
Your cardio is better than mine. I'm still gonna get away, though. You know you're not the good guy, right? You're the one wading through blood while I'm trying to get to the truth.
Remember, Parnell can't be trusted. He'll do and say whatever he
The
can.
very first thing I'm gonna do once I get to level 40 and out of New York,
down.
I'm going straight to play Legendary mode. Straight. Yeah, man, you did not give up, man, Manny. You definitely went crazy. That's good, man. I'm glad. That second raid though is really hard, honestly. I mean, it's not that it's hard. You know, it's the coordination involved, and probably gonna be the challenge to get, you know, get the people to do it.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Keener, it's me. I need an evac. Send a helo to my location.
Sorry, Theo. Can't do that. I can't keep cleaning up your mess.
Keener, are you serious? Keener, answer me.
Bulk Gold Edition in this game is dead. Matchmaking.
You've got him cornered.
Viper Star, you play on PlayStation or Xbox? Oh, Carlos, what's going on, man? I didn't even know you were here. So, what percentage of the player base do you say is still playing this game actively? Dizzle, my schnizzle. PS4, I can barely get matches on challenging.
Apparently, he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve. We tracked his watch to the park nearby.
What am I doing here? Ooh. I don't know why I went there.
Serious trouble.
I don't know. I think another thing too is the level of content that you're playing as well. I play I almost only exclusively play challenging. I said challenging, sorry, legendary. Like when I go in there, I'm only playing like a legendary or I'm playing a control point. So I'm usually playing those control points solo. I don't play 7K players between all platforms. 7K players between all platforms? No, I'm talking about percentage of total player base. So you're saying 1%?
He's got nowhere to run now.
No, not even 1%. 0.1%? Hmm? Here in South America, I would say something around 40 to 50% of the initial player base. Okay, so 10 million. Let's just do let's say 1% of the player base is playing. Okay. I'm trying to do the math here. If only 1% of the player base is playing, that means 100,000 people are playing. If only 1% of the player base is playing. Only 1% of the player base. Now keep in mind, Anthem still has people playing it. I mean, no offense, Anthem people. I'm just, you know, saying. Okay, so if only 1% is playing, that's 100,000 people.
Identification
if
confirmed.
10% are playing,
Error.
that is still a million people that are still concurrently playing.
What the hell?
If 2% are playing, that's 200,000 people.
When you can't trust anything, shoot everything. This is right in your wheelhouse, Agent.
And I'm talking across the entire player base. They should do crossplay gen all platforms. I think they need to do crossplay, but at the same time, still though, if only 1% of their player base, and I don't know, I'm just saying if 1% is playing, that is still a lot of players. Oh, so 40 to 50% of the initial player base in South America. Okay. Mr. Jebber, I don't know, man. I mean, on PC, it's always active. Like when I matchmake for Legendary on PC, because I think another thing too is progression. Like right now, I guarantee if I try to matchmake for like Legendary content, Viper Star, what would you call a lot of players then? 1 million players? No, this is PS4. Great news for you PS4 guys, awesome. Bare Essentials. Oh, that's fake. in Division 1, Dark Days, there was only 1,000 concurrent players. How to chat with other players during in-game.
Rogue agent detected.
Oh, he's saying PS4 at the moment. Oh, I'm talking about collective player base. I'm talking about the entire player base. The game on Wikipedia says the game sold 10 million copies. Make one Dark Zone PvP players all time on crossplay gens. Will work PS5, Xbox Series X, PC, but limitations of FPS. That would really depend on them, man. They are the ones who need to do that, and you know, I don't know why they're saying no cross-gen, but also Dark Zone seems dead. So I mean, I don't know. You know, they said that they had no plans on bringing the game to next gen. They just said, I think they said something about they had no plans or something like that. They kind of brushed the concept aside. But what we're hearing today is the game's going to be compatible for next gen. So they probably didn't want to talk about it then. And today Yannick comes out and talks about and just basically drops it in one sentence and disappears. So I don't know, man. If they didn't have enough players, why would they be bringing it to cross-gen? You know, that's my deal. Why are they bringing it to cross-gen if they didn't have enough players to justify that? And Mr. Jet, Dark Days in Division 1, wasn't that like 2 years into the game or a year and a There's so much potential with crossplay gens. Call of Duty is making a huge impact. Even with Warzone, yeah. I don't know how Epic Slayers does sniper on console, man. I mean, I'm just bad with it all around anyways. Get your head up. I would say I see a lot of new players with low watch scores, which is good. On South America, Dark Zone is very populated. So these are guys in South America here. Haman is in Argentina. And Carlos, you are in Portugal, right? Same time frame. I'd say these are the Dark Days of Division 2. I don't know. These are, I mean, look, there are South America guys here that play in the South American servers, and they say it's really active. Carlos is in Portugal. He's saying that the DZ is annoyingly populated. I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know, Europe and North America that's not necessarily having a good, you know, turnout when it comes to the game. And then they probably, you know, they messed up with Asia too. Asian servers had problems.
See if you can recover any intel from Parnell.
Remember when that's about Bannon? He said they have millions of players.
Rogue shade skill detected.
But the Division 1, another thing too though, Jet, is a Division 1 though. Think about it. It was busted when it came out. Nobody was waiting around much for that game. Division 2 came out better than Division 1. Look at, there are better stats here than even on this gear that I'm picking. Right? So there were much more dedicated players in the Division
I got a link to his watch, but he's running some kind of wipe protocol.
in the Division 2 than Division 1. Division 1 dropped the player base very fast. Like the player base dropped super fast.
Files mostly, but I'm pretty sure he tried to access a remote backup server.
Backups for the data he wiped at the prison?
Probably.
So I don't know. And then this game got a decent DLC, sold for $2, and brought in a bunch more players.
A few ideas, but his watch is definitely gonna help as well.
But it's only the DZ players that are saying the game is dead. And no, not only the DZ players. Some PvE players, depending on their region, they're not getting a lot of interaction as well. But yeah, I've heard a lot more. I've heard a lot more players say that. But again, too, Carlos and Hema, they're both in South America. Hema is in Argentina. Carlos is in Portugal, and they're saying that their DZs in South America are super populated. So PvP players, get a VPN, man. Thanks, Buster. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the lift, man. I really appreciate it.
An agent is no longer in your group.
If you make a Division 3, I'll be in UK, London, but bring modes like Survivor and Last Stand, something better that people always wanted in Division, and make raids for.
Get this fucker.
I wish they would allow for North American players to go to South American DZs and enjoy those DZs, you know. Sort of because, you know, a lot of North American players that are they're still playing the game, are still, you know, don't seem to get enough of that they're not bringing it to next gen. They said it's backwards compatible. Oh, he said we just did the tombs. Sorry, I don't know why I said the tombs. I meant Wall Street. Just have a player from South America and DZ join him. True. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, it will be on PS5. I meant to say Wall Street.
Oh, you're not doing this one.
Did the stream just crash? Did the stream crash? It still says it's going here. Did I crash the stream?
The building's dark. We're gonna need to reconnect the power to track down Parnell's server. Hopefully, you just need to reset a breaker box or generator.
You're also gonna have to hook Isaac up to the satellite dish on the roof.
Not doing this one.
Oh, it got choppy for a minute. Yeah, welcome to my podunk internet, man. I live in Podunk, America. Even me living in Brazil, I also play. Oh, you said Portugal. Why did I say you're in Portugal? I meant Brazil. Sorry, I was referring to your language, Carlos. I don't know why I said Portugal. I meant to say Brazil. Sorry, mixed up my language and geographical location. Stupid me. crossplay also allow European players on European servers. So what you mean to tell me is that DZ is not as boring as people say it is. It's just probably maybe a time constraint.
Well,
maybe
that's
North
the perimeter
America is
taken
suffering
care of.
from
Had to
players
find
in
a
the
way into the
DZ,
building.
and Europe is getting good dark zone encounters. So because I'm Portuguese, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I mixed up all the information. You are Portuguese, but you live in Brazil. Okay, I was close.
Electronic device detected.
We're not going to be able to do anything here until we have power in the building.
Floor plans say there's an electrical room on the second floor. Get in there and do your magic, Agent.
Okay, yes. I mixed up the information. Ooh-wee! Yo, this is history, man. I never streamed this game, but for some reason I'm here streaming The Division 2. I don't even know what got into me. I was like, you know what?
I know you got this whole
I'm just gonna
grumpy old
stream.
man thing, and it's worked for you in the past, but it's not working for me.
I'm just critical
Knock
of the
it
game
off
because
and
they're
stay off
great
my
at hype and getting
You
people
think
to
you can
say,
crack his server
see,
without
they're not
me?
gonna give
Go
up and
ahead.
then they're listening and they
Face
drop
it,
yes
kiddo.
people let down. Pablo, yeah, you're very correct. This game needs criticism. I wholeheartedly agree. And I can criticize the game. I mean, I can hammer on this game, man. In fact, without any reserve. But I think we already have a lot of the audience, that's already doing that. And so I'm just on the side where it's like, okay, if we hammer down on the game, what do we want to achieve? We want the game to be better. So all of us want the same thing. European servers are a lot laggy if you play from Brazil. I live here. And I experience that every time I play in the European servers. I'm Steezy. You're also in South America as well?
Station's network.
Man, we got South America in the house. Hey man, thanks for reading my comment. The sound is much better. The music gives filler and atmosphere. Hey, Subi. Yeah, I had to adjust it this morning. I was like, yeah, why not? Thank you for the observation, man. I really appreciate it. I tested it here, but the way it sounded in my ear, I just felt like maybe everybody else was gonna hear it that way over the stream, but. That's good, man. So European servers are laggy. Yes, I have a buddy that we play. He's in Denmark, and every time I join his server, it's always network server, whatever. Unable to reach the host server. Always have that. I'm from US, West Coast, California time. Whenever I join a different servers, isn't in US. My bullets feel like it doesn't hit the NPCs. Auntie, you should come visit Brazil someday. Love to. I'm practicing my Portuguese. Obrigado. Is that how you say hi? Is that how you say hello or bye? Or how do you say it? Obrigado. Obrigado. How do you say it? You guys are probably laughing. Probably laughing at me now.
Once you hook Isaac into the dish, it shouldn't take too long to find the server and empty it out.
Very well, obrigado. Hey, I got it. I got my one word. Thank you is obrigado. Okay. Obrigado. Thank you. How do you say hello?
Access granted.
Okay, I'm in. Just need you to buy me a little time so I can try.
Einstein, you're Nigerian?
And no, I don't know how much.
I think you've told me that before.
Exercise a little patience, Agent.
Or maybe I didn't know that. Hola. Manuel, hola. That is crazy because you say hola in Spanish too. interesting. And both languages are very different, but you still have those streaks of similarity from time to time. I'm Steve. What part of Nigeria are you from?
Havana, Cairo, Tokyo.
South, west,
Shit.
north,
I lost it.
east.
You have to realign the dish.
South, south. Middle belt. Darren, oh my, the Division 1 feels. Prezar and Conche, nice to meet you. How do you say Prezar and Conche? Southwest. Ah, I know exactly. Amo Yoruba ni any. Am I right? Lagos. Ah. I'm Edo, but I lived in Lagos all my life. I went to school in Abeokuta. I went to boarding school in Abeokuta.
Here's the part where you die.
Give me that. Do you think would be better if raids or 4 players are aiding and make next raid?
Nearly got it.
Man, I don't want them to make. I want them to do incursions. Incursions is what we need, man. Raids, too much drama, too much drama, too much issues. Now I know many people want raids, but man, I don't know, man. For the good old Division folk, some of us just want a simple life. You know how it is. We just want life to be simple. Benny, I know. That's pretty cool, man. I lived in Lagos all my life. I lived in Ojuelegba. I am Steve.
There we go.
I lived in Festac. I lived in Festac. I lived in Mende. And then before I came to the US, I lived in Ojuelegba. I'm an Ojuelegba boy.
We've got a solid connection and have almost finished
Instead of
downloading the
Mayflower
data.
School Ikene. I went to Nigerian Navy.
Parnell encrypted the data on his server. So we just moved this problem from one server to another.
I'll take a look. I think I can use Parnell's watch to crack the encryption. Remember, Keener's still out there and every second counts. Thank you, Agent. This means a lot.
Man, look at the XP gains.
Rogue agent deceased.
It's crazy.
Parnell is a bit of a shadow on Keener's roster.
Skip
but
this
it seems
cutscene.
Any updates on the search, Faye?
A lot of noise and false leads. Keener's been keeping his minions on a tight leash and not revealing the big picture to anyone.
Keeping things need to know.
All of the other targets seem to be in it for their own reasons. None of them seem fully aligned
Falls
with Keener's personal
Town.
motivation.
No, I don't have the bighorn yet. I'm just decided to play on PlayStation today, so I didn't give myself too much.
Kind of way.
Augmentation inactive.
So I didn't give myself too much stress. Ebutemeta before moving to Brazil. Yeah, man. You're a real Lagos boy, man. Make the game modes that are fresh and cool like the Summit, but with exotic items behind it. This would be so much better than raids all times. Yeah, raids they're rough. They didn't rub off well on me. Thankfully, I played with nice guys, a bunch of nice guys that we played raids together, but it was just hard overall too, you know, and the disappointment, you know, because you meet a lot of really cool folk, but you know, you guys can't get to the end, and it's like, man, it's just a little disappointing, that's all. I'm Steez. Glad to have you in the stream, man. It's really nice to have, you know, some Niger fam around.
Let's check out that tunnel. Best case, we find the patrol and they can tell us what they know.
Oh, he moved from that safe house quickly before I could get there, but that's fine.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. I really would prefer to have incursions rather than raids. Yeah. If you'd prefer to have incursions rather than raids, type like, I don't know, type 1 in the chat. I don't know, maybe you can, or maybe you're driving and you're just listening, but if you can type 1 in the chat if you would prefer incursions to raids, that way we'll know how much of, you know, players prefer that. think incursions might be,
You're heading into
you
the
know,
financial district, home of the old world's most powerful economies.
probably will be talking about
Look where
that now.
got them.
I always want a PvE Dark Zone that will enter big bosses.
It hasn't looked the same since. Be careful playing around in the mud.
You're coming up
I
on
used to want a
Dragov's outer
PvE Dark Zone,
perimeter.
but then I realized that's
Remember,
one thing I have
you're
no
only here for
optimism
Dragov.
about.
But if you
I'm
find his
optimistic
supply
about
depot,
this game,
raid
but
it. Denying Dragov
I am
that
not
stockpile
optimistic that they
will
will
also
ever
deny
touch a
Keener
PvE Dark Zone. I think they kind of made that clear, and I was so disappointed. I was like,
I still
man,
don't
I
like
want
the
a
idea
PvE
of
Dark
throwing
Zone.
into the wolves, no matter how much we want Dragov for.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I hear gunfire. Report.
Loading area by Broad Street is under attack. It's the division.
Sell the gate. Use the ABC. Do not let them raid the stockpile.
Portable device detected.
I think I may have put on the wrong specialization. I wanted a survivalist, but yeah, this would do. I can use artillery turret to play legendaries.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
On it.
Get that stockpile, Agent. Everything you take from them is something they can't send to Keener.
Fuckers are in Keener supplies. I don't care what it takes. Take them out.
Reaching to the stockpile now.
Hostiles incoming. Hostiles approaching. Hostiles approaching. Electronic device detected. Hostiles approaching. Hostiles incoming.
Stockpile's lost. No response from Duchess.
Fuck! They killed Duchess? I want them dead. Make these assholes suffer!
So Ubisoft is still not wanting to release a Splinter Cell, or maybe they don't have one, or maybe they're just keeping it as a huge secret.
Hostile forces incoming.
I think they may have one in. I think they may have one in production. And my reasoning is kind of because of, I don't know, I have to explain why I think so. I would like for them to get us to do a Splinter Cell, honestly. I want to play another Splinter Cell game.
Hostiles nearby.
Well, I say another, but the one I've even started playing, I didn't even finish, but it'd be kind of nice.
the APC and load it up. It's time to take back control.
Careful, Agent.
Does anybody
Take
feel
your
like
time.
this mission would do
We
well
don't
as a
need to rush
legendary
this.
mission? The way the level design is, Wall Street. I think it's one of the better designed level missions, man. I think it would do so well as a legendary. You know, in the middle here, make this arena fight very complex.
Vital signs critical.
I wish I had a feed of Dragov's face as you tear his house down around him.
These motherfuckers are the same people who killed Barrett. We're gonna let them go.
The stream has been going for almost 3 hours.
Show these fuckers the door.
Here's your ticket, fucker!
Dragov is holed up in the exchange, but it looks like it's locked down tight. You might be able to gain access from the scaffolding across the street.
Blow this shit! Let's fuck them up!
go AFK. I gotta get a drink real quick. 1 second, guys.
Division's heading towards the exchange.
Hold them off. I'll strap up and deal with this personally. Ron, Knuckles, you're with me.
Unknown network detected.
Alright, I'm back. I have to get a drink of water.
Agent down.
It's time. The Division's reign of terror ends here and now. Let's get them, boys.
Hey!
Time to put these fuckers down.
What's up, Switch Brano?
Minigun power restored. Network agent deceased. Shade tech detected.
Woohoo!
Great work, Agent.
Steals the
Dragov is
Panzer from
down.
Treyarch and it
But
ends
we
up
still need to find out where
being
he
in the
was
boss
moving the
trade. Zombie
supplies
X
for
Lair.
Keener.
I'll follow up with Rhodes and see if we can find
Switcheroo,
him.
you girl. What is up? Yeah, the division's up, man. Man, I appreciate you guys for hopping in the stream and for hopping in and helping to carry my weak self. So financial district is unlocked. New York is almost all done. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I gotta go put the kids in bed. You know, dad type commitments. You know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Y'all division dads. You know. And division uncles. I appreciate you guys for all coming in, man. Thanks so much for hanging out these past few nights. Tomorrow, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'll be here, maybe, hopefully, trying to get that, Doctor underscore spot. If you want to just send me a friend request. Let me open my, whatever, and you see my gamer tag. Just send me a friend request and say I'm a division agent. You should see my gamer tag there. Shoot me all the friend requests, and I'll just add you. This is nice to have a bunch of people to play with on PlayStation and stuff, and I'm really, I'm really excited to get to play here again. It's been about a year since I played Division on this platform, and that was in Division 1 days, so that's been a really long time. But I do appreciate all of you coming into the stream. Thank you so much. I'll be talking about in a video. I'll be talking about the Ubisoft stuff and talking about my impressions and all that good stuff. And so we'll get to keep that discussion going on videos and stuff. So I'm really excited to be able to do some streams this week. Hopefully I can keep this up. But if not, you guys get it. You guys get it. All right, I'm out, man. Take it easy, y'all. Mr. Black Jesus and As Bad as Me 123, you guys are stars, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for hopping in here. You guys really made this stream much better than it would have been if it was just me by myself. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, peace out.